Not late as I thought it was. I came back because he told me my last live froze. Sorry. I'm trying to peel this label off my percolator. Who are you? Just put a period and it's on there. No need to talk. But you're hiding, aren't you? My ever-present wallflower. Yeah. And that's what I'm doing right now. Maybe I should have put lotion instead of soap. Well, we gonna see. So, what are we up to? Are we back? Am I the only one, me and you, here? Thanks for the thumbs up. What up, Chatterboo? How you? I'm good, thanks. What up, Paxton? All right, y'all. My bad. Wow. I dropped from 20 to 3. Why, thank y'all. That was something. Um, like I said, the Wi-Fi is shitty over here in this room. Which is crazy because I could get my Wi-Fi on the fucking counter on the other side of the block. But it's hard for me to get it in my house. That's crazy. I am in the room 4 days away from the Wi-Fi. I brought a Wi-Fi router or signal extender, whatever the fuck you call this shit. And I never used it. I plugged it in, but you gotta do more shit than plug it in to use it. So you gotta put some kind of app on that bitch. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. But I may go back and do that. And I'm gonna tell you how long I've been having that bitch. Curtis was living here. He was supposed to set that shit up for me. But he didn't. He told me what I had to do, though. Um, I'm gonna go back and see if I can get that shit done. Fat ass don't like the little box. When that little box was the only box in there, dude, that motherfucker was laying on his stomach, crawling in that fucker. Now they got a big box. He like, you just go ahead and throw that little shit away. I don't do shit with that little shit. Look, he's starting to, when he want me to come pick him up, he's starting to come to the, like, over there by me and be like, hey, bitch, what you doing? And then he stand up on the cage. That's how I know he want me to pick him up. I'm hoping he adjusts wells to another guinea pig. But, hey, if the female's spayed, you think I should get a female? You think he'll get along better with a female than a male? But how can I be sure she's really spayed? I'm not trying to fucking start no guinea pig organization and shit like that. And they basically say a 4-month-old guinea pig can produce like bitch, that's still a fucking baby. But is it really when they come out here running and shit? They're not like baby rabbits or baby hamsters. You know, they don't come here like pinkies. They come here like, I'm ready, bitch. I'm ready. I be wanting to pick him up, but I don't be wanting to have his balls in my hand. You know what I mean? That's why I got a towel for him when I pick him up. You know, I'm just not a big fan of balls in the hand, you know. And yeah, I gotta wash him. He don't stink though. He not dirty though. He grooms himself. Only thing that I got a problem with him about is he sheds. I'm about to use the dog shit on him. You know the dog got that glove thing with them spikes in it to get the loose hair out. I'm about to fucking start using that shit on him. I don't know how the well that's gonna go over, dude. Ain't nobody got shit to say. Y'all just gonna sit there and look at me? Chatterboo, what you doing for Christmas? Ooh. Y'all think it's too early for me to be buying baby clothes? Ain't nobody gonna say shit. Every time I ask somebody to say something, my numbers drop. That's not cool. But it's okay. Y'all hear that? I be hearing this shit all fucking night. till I go to sleep. Then if I'm half woke, I still hear it. Y'all, I fucking laid down earlier to take a nap. And I was asleep before I knew it. And I knew I had to be asleep because I couldn't remember what the fuck was going on. And I don't know what woke me up. I could never go back to sleep. I'm going to go back to sleep in a minute though, because I have to get up in the morning and go to the store. I'm thinking about if I won't buy them some shit for Christmas. I already know what I'm buying though. I don't know about Lonzo though. I probably just put a 20 in his hand. That little motherfucker always want money. And gonna tell me put it on his card. Like, is you serious, motherfucker? And yes, he be serious. Once Keisha got his last card and told him if he loses, she can't give him no money, he still got that motherfucker. That motherfucker come here. Hey, they got this shit on TikTok that I want. And he be expecting everybody to buy his shit on TikTok just because he here and shit. That motherfucker one day he had a meltdown. Everybody gets what they want. Everybody but Lonzo. Why I can't get everything out what I want? I was like, this little bitch here. These new age kids are too emotional and whatnot. It goes back to what the fuck they teaching them at the school, I guess. I don't know. But his teacher had nothing but nice words to say about him. And that was, I'm not going to say surprising, because he pretty cool when he here too, you know. Don't fuck with shit, mind his own business. And, but he said he don't like kids being bullied. So he'll fuck with the bully. I like, is that any better than the bully? What can we do to make it a better situation? And I don't know. I'll probably get off of here so I can paint a few squares before I go to bed. Because like I said, in the morning, I'm going to the store. I'm just going to get a few things. I already have a Walmart order on my phone. But all that bulky shit, I'ma leave on there. But like his lettuce and my dog snacks and shit like that, I'm gonna get that. Yo. You know something I found out yesterday? And it blew my motherfucking mind. Hold on, y'all. Y'all probably don't believe this shit either. Chicken feet cost more than gizzards. Oh, I could do a gumbo. Let me see what I'm gonna need for that. I'm gonna need chicken. I'm gonna need smoked turkey necks. I got smoked turkey necks in the freezer. I'm gonna need smoked sausage. A little bag of shrimp. Hold up. I do have chicken here. Okay, so I got the chicken. I got the smoked turkey necks. I want to say I got an okra too. Do I do? I'm gonna need grease to make my roux. Um, got flour. I could go for a little gumbo. Damn. I gotta call my cousin tomorrow and check on his girlfriend. They had the baby about 10 days ago. Wait, no. 7 days ago. Is it 7 days ago? Oh. They had their baby on Ricky's birthday. And they had to do an emergency C-section, I guess, on her. And the last time I talked to him, he was like, she good. She woke up like the next day, but they kept the pipe in her throat. I wonder if the pipe's still in her throat. Shit, I wonder if she's still in the hospital. I'm going to have to call him. He had been the one taking care of his new baby. And, man, that's fucking crazy. All his kids look just like him. Like, if you line them up, there is like no fucking denying those are his kids. Unless they for his brother. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that wasn't funny, huh? But it wouldn't be for the brother that lives here. Because that's his daddy's child. He looks like his mother. And all his kids look like him. The last two look like him the most. But even the first one looked like him. Oh well, he got that new baby he taking care of. And even then, they were supposed to be going out of town for Christmas. I'm gonna call him tomorrow. Fuck. I keep forgetting to call my fucking uncle. He missed me. He don't never say it, but when he get to calling me every other day, I know he misses me. And I was going to New Orleans in June because I want to go to Blurred Fest. And I'm looking at the fucking ticket prices and shit. I'm about to look at the car rental prices now. Because the cost of a ticket, I could rent a car for a whole week. So, that's what I'm about to do. When I saw that ticket was $189, I was like, what the fuck going on here? The only time I've ever paid a high price for a ticket to or from New Orleans is when I just pick up and left that day. Like, fuck it. I'm about to go head on. Or like when I cut my trip short and don't return on the day of my ticket. Yeah. Like the most I think I ever paid for a trip, it was from New Orleans back home. And I think I paid something like $354 for that ticket. And but fuck, 200 one way, 200 another way. I might as well rent me a fucking car. I'ma see. Nobody got nothing to say? Man. No holiday plans? Oh, y'all been talking? Thank you, Janelle. No, it ain't been moving, though. Ain't nothing coming up, though. That's crazy. Yeah, my thing ain't. Yeah, my thing ain't been okay. Okay, hold up. Wow, y'all have been talking. Hold up. I always bake them with the Christmas turkey and eat them. Never tried them any other way. Oh, hold up. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, he is Mr. Cash App. Hmm. Wow. Yeah, no balls in my hand. Oh, wow. Karen. Oh. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Hold up. Okay. I'm as ready for Christmas as I'm going to be. Hmm. All right, fuck it. Let's see. I didn't know chicken feet was that high, though. Uh, right. Okay. Yeah. But chicken feet don't have no fucking meat, though, compared to a gizzard. Um, right. But chicken feet, man, hey, greedy. Only time that bitch comes to me is if I say, want a cookie? Here, come get your cookie. Fat motherfucker. Huh? 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 I think you're going too motherfucking far now. Look, excuse me. I have not ever done cow feet. Um, in my defense, maybe that was a little too country for my folks. Because I never ate chicken feet till I was an adult. Um, even though they lived in the country. Huh. This is true. This is true. But notice the animal. Pig. There's actually something to eat on the pig foot. Oh, wow. So is that good? I don't think I've ever had chicken gizzards in a red sauce. How you cook cow foot? Now, I'm asking you, but I know I can go to Google and they'll tell me too, so. Because to tell you the truth, I'm saying I want that duck for Christmas, but the Asian market sells goat meat. So I could like do a goat stew with some a Nigerian goat stew and the Zimbabwe version of fufu, which is kind of crazy because back in the day, an appetizer, huh? Hell no. You know how we ate our gizzards? My well, my cousin anyway. And before I was grown, all right, before I was grown, the only way we ate gizzards in my house was in a rice dressing or in a gumbo. Since I've been older, I've been experimenting with it and shit, right? But I have a cousin who moved to New York. I don't know if it's a New York thing or is it her thing? But she used to throw turkey necks and chicken gizzards in a pot with some onion, some celery, and some bell pepper. I myself put a little garlic in there and a bay leaf. And that's just it. And once it's finished boiling or get tender, you eat them. So delicious. And a delicious broth if you into drinking the broth. What the fuck? There you go. Chicken hearts really taste like a mix between gizzards and livers. So, yeah, that's no problem. How is the Brazilian way? You put it on the skewer and grill it, right? Is that the Brazilian way? It have to be her thing because her daughter, her daughter was like, make me some gizzards and necks. And she didn't put no crab ball in it or none of that. She just put some, I want to say, some kind of Creole seasoning or something in it. And those vegetables, and she just broiled it. I cook it like that too nowadays. The Brazilian way. Yeah, they probably season that shit, put it on skewers, and cook it over a grill. My family trying to buck me up to grill this weekend. And like I told them suckers, it's cold out there. This ain't no fucking, baby, it's cold outside fucking remaking shit. I'm not about to be out there fucking freezing my ass off, fucking grilling y'all some fucking shit. Oh, but you can put it on the grill and just go inside. No, you can't. Because when the weather is cold, you have to tend your fire more because you got to bring the heat up. What do you put with turkey necks? Nothing. That's nothing. A little fucking roux. That's it. Oh, you saying that because you'll watch us do them videos with turkey necks and beans. Those turkey necks be smoked turkey necks. And and that's why we put them in the beans. When I moved to Texas, they smoked meat is not what I'm used to. So I just don't fuck with it. Now, mind you, I could go out there and yeah, gizzards get tender. Didn't you say you used to cook them in a pressure cooker in a red gravy? They wasn't tender? Wow. Wait, how long was you cooking it in this pressure cooker? Because, oh God. Forgive what I'm about to say, but when you cook gizzards in the pressure cooker, them fuckers be so soft they could be swallow food, okay? Or was you putting yours in a crock pot? No, you said pressure cooker. Yeah, they get tender. Like a motherfucker. I remember one year I couldn't find no chicken gizzards. So I brought turkey gizzards. The turkey gizzards big like that. It's like two, half a turkey gizzard is the size of a whole chicken gizzard. And man, I threw that shit in that gumbo. Everybody like, damn, where you get these big ass gizzards from? I just told them from the store. Then there was one year I tried to cook with turkey tail. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't know that part of the... Well, I should have knew that from the chicken. It's extremely greasy. Boy, my sons used to fight over the chicken booty. Because when I cook it, all the fat be done came out it. Turkey tail. You know the thing, the part where the feathers be at? That's the turkey tail, the ass. I myself call it the booty. But it's not the booty per se. It sits on top the booty. And like when you get a whole chicken, you know that little tag, so say, that be at the back by the chicken feet? That's the tail. And like I say, I used to score mine. So all that fucking grease will come out of me and shit. And it'd be nice. Oh, you like the chicken booty too? Okay. Yeah, and I used to score it so all that grease will run out it and whatnot. And it'll be nice and crispy, but it'll be soft. Oh my God, my sons used to fight over the chicken booty. That's your favorite part? Like, come on. But that's like, you can't get that. Like, my favorite part of the chicken, are we talking about parts or pieces? We gonna talk about parts. My favorite part is on the thigh. Is that little, you know that little piece in the front look like an oyster? That's my favorite part of the chicken. But if I gotta really break it down to favorite parts, I'm gonna have to say the gizzard. It's so versatile. It's more versatile than chicken meat. I let that motherfucker sit. Oh, part of it came up, part of it didn't. So everybody staying home for Christmas? Got it off, as you can see. Man. Not gizzard dirty rice per se. What my daddy used to do was he would get the livers, the gizzards, and eggnog and football. My dad would get the gizzards and the livers and beef, ground beef. But he would grind his livers and his gizzards, technically grind them in the fucking tabletop meat grinder. Then he would cook it and add it to the gizzard. But since the invention of the food processor, I would just throw them, I would just throw them livers and them gizzards separately, because that's two different textures into the food processor, and then just cook them all down. And yeah, you got to put your pepper in there, and you got to put your little roux in there. But other than that, yeah. Growing up, they used to buy Savoy, and I was like, y'all bitches be cheating, and y'all don't even, people don't even realize you be cheating. Cause Savoy makes a frozen rice dressing in a container. And that's the company, the Cajun company where my daddy grew up at. They have since moved the operation to Opelousas, but I don't blame them for that because Opelousas is a bigger town. You have more options of employees, and the freeway is right there. And that's what I was telling my uncle, because he trying to do something right. And I'm like, you know what? God forgive me. I used to spend my summers and a lot of my holidays where my daddy from, right? And guess what? I can't even tell you where the fuck the post office at. That's crazy, huh? Now it's gonna drive me to go look that shit up. How I know where the jail at? Cause it's right outside, across the bridge. How about that? And you know it's across the bridge, right? Right. Talk about a racist fucking town. Wow. And the post office. I remember I went to the country to go see my people and shit on my way home. And my aunt was telling me about the relationship she had with my mother. And I was like, But it took me years later to understand it. And here's why. I never knew my aunt was a fucking Libra. My whole life, I never knew my aunt's birthday was a few days before mine. And you'd think they would have told me that as a child, right? Nope, they didn't. And I don't know if the post office is gone. But I know when you have to handle some business for the town that my people in, you had to go to Crowley. Look here. My aunt was an Air Force wife. So she moved around the country a lot. And, you know, once I started being aware of her, But she said we used to play games with her and shit when we were kids. I do remember playing games with her one day, and yes, she would not let us win. Um, she's the I learned that one from. We ain't quit until I win. But no, we never saw each other in October before. Um, so we never saw each other in October before, which is fucking ironic because my grandfather's birthday was in October as well. And even when I visited her, visited, 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 fuck it. Even when I visited her, I did not know when her birthday was. Look, if it would have not been for Facebook, I don't think I ever would have knew it. And ironically, her birthday is a few days before mine. Go fucking figure, right? But this aunt, she was an Air Force wife. She moved around a lot. And for the holidays we came home, they didn't. And then by the time that she moved back, matter of fact, when I moved to Dallas, she still was living in Dallas. I want to say she moved to the country about maybe 15, 16 years ago. And yeah. Wait, let me think. Yeah. So I was like, wow. My other aunt, yeah. And that's why I'm going to rent a car when I go down there. Because then that way, I could stop down by them. Because they live like on the way to New Orleans from here. So once I get the 49 South to the bottom, I can hop off and go through them country roads and go visit them. Fucking muscle memory is a motherfucker, huh? I like going to Church Point through Sunset. But it's easier to go through rain, you know? And the reason it's easier to go through rain is you're going for a week. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be gone first. Well, it depends. I'm going to New Orleans for Blurred Fest, okay? That is June the 6th, I believe. So I'm gonna leave probably on the 4th or the 5th. And then I probably leave New Orleans on the 8th. Yeah. I probably do be gone for about a week. And go visit them. I know my uncle gonna try to keep me because, like I say, he called me last week. I forgot to call him back. He was like, "Oh, you got your old uncle calling you, and Old people not supposed to call the youngsters. And I was like, that's bullshit. But yeah. I wonder if he gonna be happy to go back in his cage. Cause he just hiding in that fucking box. He not running around. He's not playing. He's just hiding in the fucking box. And now that I'm talking about his nose ass, he's looking towards me. And then when I go, I gotta remember to bring 4 panels and paddings. Probably soon. Because he's been in there for about 2 hours now. And he done popcorn his ass. He like that bigger cage. I need to just come on and get the shit that I need for it. After I get that and build that up, I'm going to get the liner. And after I get the liner, he can go in there. I already got a liner, but this liner is going to impede with setting up the stand because it's on the outside, not the inside. So I won't be able to, how do I say that? Lock the stand, if you understand what I'm saying. Because the stand got to sit in the grooves. Greedy. Oh, greedy. Come on. Oh, well. Like I said. Oh, wow. This 140. And are we saying goodnight now, guys? Sweet dreams. Ironically, Christmas is next Thursday. So, I will be here on Christmas Day. I wish I could get my sister to visit me. My sister be so busy, dude. Right. Good night, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. See y'all on the Christmas Day Live. Correct. Good night, y'all. Sweet dreams. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy y'all weekend. Stay safe out there getting ready for Christmas. And until next time, y'all, have fun with your family and friends, but responsibly. Until next time, y'all, peace, love, and light. And I'm out. Good night, Adrian. Good night, Janelle. Good night, Chatterboo. Good night, Diamond. And good night, Gage, Griffith. Good night, y'all. Where we go? We go here. Okay.